Okay, you guys, something has finally shown itself. So I just want to say, for those of you guys that are just not coming to my channel, you may have seen this on like whatever platform, and you're like wondering like what's going on. Um, these videos that I make is to let people know what was going on in our community, where individuals had rallied up together because they were hearing voices from a specific sound technology that was running from space, and they got themselves engaged in something called the Great Cleanup, where they were tasked with basically rounding up people of color, causing unnecessary wars, and getting involved in ritual, a sex ritual sacrifice of children in order to get coding, magical coding powers from space. You'll get this and that on the computer. You'll get a hologram. You'll get this. You'll get that. Right. And this has been going on for at least 120, 100 some odd years, 120 years since they created what they call the radio. And a little bit before that, where they were playing with magic and then using specific type of like systems from space that we use for communications. So there are a few systems that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys, and you're going to know for a fact that came from space. Because how did you see that? And that's what's going to let you guys know that there's a big war that's going on, and that's why I'm making these videos. I just wanted to just let you guys know, because of the war, the other part of the war was the indigenous revival and the hood revival, wherein the hood and the indigenous community, which is one and the same, got together and they bust back at the individuals that were playing in our community, trafficking kids recklessly and lawlessly, and causing unnecessary chaos and strife within our communities. Okay. So some of you guys know me because I code. If you're here for coding, you guys can code. Okay, some of you guys want inspiration information. If you're here for that, you're going to find that too. Some of you guys are here for some of the plant education that I do, and the physics education that I do. You'll hear some of that, but please go on my Patreon, okay? Some of you guys know me in professional capacity. Some of you guys know me in a personal capacity. I just want to let you know I'm very versatile. I'm a high priestess. That's why I say professional high priestess, okay? So some of you guys may not agree with the content that's here or agree with what I'm going to show you, but you have to understand thousands of people went missing. Children got involved in some very heinous and sinister things being done against their body. And also, too, what ended up happening with these children in order to tamper with their indigenous anatomy, because it was mainly Black and brown children, for what we call individuals getting involved in octopus warfare and aquatic warfare, wherein these white individuals were told that if they molest these specific children, that they would get specific healing powers and magical gifts and things like that, that these people stole from them. And that's why they have no melanin. So some of you guys have watched Netflix and you've seen that TV show, Third Body Problem, where they talk about the many worlds theory, and they talk about different planetary astrophysics, etc., things that are going on in there. But they exposed the use of this technology, which started several civil wars that you guys may have been privy to, experience, or your family orchestrated, right? Because there's people coming from everywhere. Now, I want to remind you guys that I've been on YouTube for about four years now. At one point in time, my YouTube channel was getting 35 to 40 to 50,000 views a day. I've been shouted out by some of the top individuals in the industry. People know my name, people know who I am, and they know what's going on. It's unfortunate that what happened was, because of the technology, these women were spying on our bodies in space, because we are indigenous in space, and then they play with witchcraft, aka some type of reproduction or nutrition, to get us down onto this planet, which I thoroughly explain on my channel as well as my Patreon. Okay, so now what's going to come next is where this knowledge starts to become instituted, because it is life or death for it to be so. Okay, now we're going to talk about something that's a little bit interesting. If you look at my channel, I title the video, so you'll see hashtag coding tutorial. Okay, there's a lot of these. Okay, so you code hashtag proof of chaos. Okay, so you're telling what's going on in the community. Hashtag RIP report, where we show individuals that passed away because they decided to put their hand in the pot or stir the pot or play with fire, and then they got burnt. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about some of the individuals that have recently passed away. Okay, great. So a lot has gone on. I think I want to show you guys the first one before I show you these ones, because I don't want you to be like I want you to be excited about what you're going to see in here. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get started, because specific type of technology that is put on my YouTube. to slow down the internet, to cause technical difficulties, etc. Because another thing that came out in this Great War is the fact that white families were caught involving themselves in something called cyborg or clunkla, where they get themselves involved in sex rituals with their own kids. And they call it early love, more love, extra love, less love, more fun, extra fun, etc. AKA when they're setting time apart to get in their children involved in sexual acts and teaching them manifestos about playing with people of color in the office, which is keeping up institutional white supremacy and all these different epidemics that you guys are seeing. So now one of the things that's going to come out here is that these families, they work in the different tech companies, they cause a bunch of problems, things like that. It's no denying that they are the problem here and that this is what they've been orchestrating, okay? But in order for you guys to see that God is also working in the situation, and so are indigenous people in space who own all math, science, and chemistry on this planet. And because of what white people did playing with me and playing with people's children, they gave me everything. And then my job, because they played with a specific aspect of my consciousness in space, to wake this planet back up so they can grow herbs on this planet and then go ahead and make copies of this place so that they have food. Um, what happened here is I own a specific substance, I own specific sciences, I own a bunch of stuff. So when these white people got involved in this, they were never told this. They were just told to exterminate black and brown people. They were never told about karma. They were never told about reincarnation. They were never told about the akasha. So when an individual works against you, it's a specific force of physics that they invoke in their field called a physique. A physique is a force of physics body, right? So your physique can be perfected, like your physique, or your physique can be discombobulated. So what has happened now is white people have invoked a physique that has brought a discombobulation into their energy field. So there is no way in which that they're going to get out of this at all. Because playing with me, trying to play with me sexually, sneaking into my apartment and doing a bunch of stuff, which amplified the war, and then playing with the children on top of that, and then playing with all of our creativity and stealing our work, which they are using high-powered radiation and technologies from space to do that. So that invoked a triple portal, which brought down the triple war, which brought down the triple high priestess, who also brought down the triple high priest, and they brought down the portal of the triple demon. So now what's happening here is they've invoked specific math functions, which are taking them off this planet. Good. So I want to go ahead and show you guys one of the first things that has gotten started here. Remember we talked about the music industry and how the music got caught up? Rob Stone died. Rob Stone, he's the CEO of the Fader. This is one of the most popular entertainment and music films, all kinds of things, magazine, but he also worked heavily in the music industry too. And I think one of the things that I want to do is I want to show you his YouTube or his LinkedIn so you guys can see, oh, okay, that's very serious because he knows a lot of people. He worked in all the different music companies. He knows a lot of rappers. He knows a lot of celebrities. Okay, that's how people were getting their computer tapped because I keep on talking about that, right? So let me go ahead and show you this. I'm just doing my job here. Some of us have jobs. Like I'm supposed to be doing like reporting and contract tracing and things like that. Everyone has a job. So my job was to report on the chaos that they started with our children within the community. Okay, go ahead and reopen this. And I just want to let you know that my channel is back up to those amount of views per day, but they also put an algorithm online by tampering with the entire algorithm of Python, which broke the calculator, the stepwise functions in the scientific calculator. So they did that in order to chop up the numbers and chop up the statistics because they were getting caught going into the back end and triggering a specific security system. Individuals that work there who their parents are involved in this and they get access to everyone's creative content, bank accounts, etc. And that's how they were stealing from everybody. Yeah, right. And promotions like, oh, I can get you the best deals. You can get this magazine, you can get this, you can get that. I don't need no whips or chains, and you can't tear me down, or whatever. Yeah, I just know the beginning of the song. That's a Um, hmm. And then monetization. Okay, cool. So now you see what they were doing. We were telling the truth the whole time. Very good. That's what you get for playing. Good. So I think that what we are on is the same page now. Well, somebody wanted to fuck around and they found out. Playing with people's kids, stealing other people's cars, causing a bunch of drama, uploading fake license plate data, and well, he got blown away. Oakland, Detroit County. Oakland County, Detroit. Yeah. Colin Coester, working at senior vice president at Bank of America, right? Playing in everyone's account, starting shit. Okay, that's all you need is get access to the back end. That's fine. I think it was time. Mother is right. Yeah. Playing with everyone's food business. I told you guys about this. Kidnapping women, forcing them onto the farm to then go ahead and make foods and things like that and have businesses. Yeah. And getting help from the whites to do it. Good. Done for. Done for. A school board member reporting people, pulling on people's phones, their family's just out of control. I'm tired of hearing about it because you're the one making reports on IC3 and making reports to the district because of what you guys were doing, trying to rob people in the cartel. Told you, stealing everyone's music. You guys saw it yesterday. Playing in the Caribbean, this is going to come up. Dying in Puerto Rico, looking like Castle. It could be him. People are telling that this man is Castle in Puerto Rico. Yeah, another one has died. Paul Smurl. Yeah, working at the New York Times playing. I told you all the journalists that were getting stalked and harassed playing because all their families are involved. Yeah, yeah, look at this. Managing director, private client advisor. Yeah, Dr. Steve Hadley. What was he doing? He was working with the Bill Gates Foundation doing vaccine trials. I told you, clinical trial chaos. Gone. Playing technology and cloning everyone's Wi-Fi server. Done for. Playing police officer, retired, but they clapped him out. He was playing. Casino industry. This is going to come up when I'm going to talk about Monte Carlo statistics. Right, and Vegas gets shut down. At least 6 casinos. Done for. Just come to Vegas and you'll see. Yeah. Playing in India? I said India's so hood right now. I'm so hood. Right. Yeah. Stealing people's money and then playing with them because they're dark skinned. Oh, those are the ones that they want. Playing with white people? Phew. Yeah. Surrounded by his family. Yeah. And karma and spell work. Right. And people that ended up getting harmed because director of the Center for Claims Resolution, they claims a bunch of shit going on. Yeah. Oh, we're aquatic too. Well, whoa. Don't stand too close. You're gonna fuck around and drown off this wave. Right. Drip too hard. Don't stand too close. You're gonna fuck around and drown off this wave. Right. Whoa. Yeah. For you to get blown away. Yeah. Long time insurance executive. Well, playing in the cartel and starting wars. Okay, they insured all of their equipment and then you guys stole it. Okay, let's just deny their claim because they're gonna recover real quick. Ooh. Whoa. Yeah. Chaos. For what? So yeah, playing. This one is gonna be a problem. Coaching a performance watercraft. Okay. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, playing with Cheong. Oh, seafood. Now it's seafood. Right. Yeah. Just be careful when you're playing with seafood trafficking, aquatic being trafficking, which is another word that we've been talking about how the Dai all at once, because it's a type of yokai to be involved in certain like eating foods and things like that. That's why pork eating in Asia is a type of witchcraft. It's absolutely forbidden. And this is where we get the Edo period in Japan, where you have the shogunate, aka the Japanese high priest warriors, who basically they were brought onto this planet. They made copies of them and brought them to this planet through playing with a specific type of chemistry and then making copies of their respiration and then taking the DNA of the exchange in air and the oxidative phosphorylation and making copies of people. That's done for. And they brought them to this planet and said, you're honorable. We will wage war on your family. Okay, but we don't eat pork. And I know who I am because I know space. So if we don't eat the pork, they're going to wage war on our village. Okay, we'll just eat it and then we'll go get the juntai, right? A certain earth. And then we will wage war on them before they do it to us. Yeah. So now all of a sudden, everyone eating octopus. Yeah, be careful with that. We will destroy their community. Be careful with that. Some of you guys are going to learn what it means to have an aquatic companion. White people got involved in that, and then they were like doing like ritual acts on like small children, bringing different aquatic beings into it, making them eat them, tying them to them, doing nonsense to the aquatic being, harming them, etc. Children autopsies, bodies being found with tentacles and different fish sold to their body, things like that, all kinds of stuff because people started playing games all at once. It started when they got a bunch of people together all in the office to say, we're going to just exclude all the people that like make complaints or fight against white supremacy so that we don't have to hear about it or fund it. And now here you hear about just why everything's getting defunded. Public health is getting defunded. Everyone's getting paid really low to do like social justice work, community work, etc. Because of what you guys got started here playing with white people. Because they started playing with witchcraft on all of those women all at once and gang stalking us. Okay. Right. Wow. Nephrologist studying kidneys, clinical trial chaos. Yeah, doing too much looks just like castle chaos. Dying. Hella stuff going on. Playing with IT networks and stuff like that. Chaos going on. Yeah, chaos. Project management. Okay, so we worked on this different project. We can go ahead and sell this to a different project, and look, we get access to the code. Starting stuff. LGBTQ community causing chaos. Playing with people's farms. Okay, we can get these for the girls. Playing with people's farms for yam, which is going to come up in Nigeria very tough because there's a few people tiptoeing around Nigeria and you just got caught. You have no idea. Right. Space Force. Chief Fraser on the Space Force died, committed suicide. Space Force because people talking in his ear, you're powerful. Continue to work. Right. Clean up. Playing in people's community, playing in the hood. Oh, that's not that big of a problem. Right. Doing too much. Sellouts. Yeah, Vivek Kunder. Yeah, gone. Airline and aviation. Hexware Technologies. Dubai Airlines. We. Yeah, plane. 1 second here. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Snapback and wings. Thank you for commenting. Yeah, dark forces. Yeah, Gavin talking about dark forces are attacking California, thinking that you're funny. Ooh, love to love to love you. I just heard Timberland and Magoo. Right. Too much chaos going on. Yeah, just because it's that serious. Now, if somebody started talking into my ear and telling me that I'm special and I'm powerful to attack and harass people, shouldn't I know that? Like maybe I shouldn't like listen to you. Yeah, chief customer officer. He died. Yeah, playing where everyone's working, starting some shit. Yeah, look at another TV reporter. Yeah, suicide. I told you, Bird Box, all at once. Because Bird Box is a movie that they saw in space. They saw that one day white people would attempt to unleash something onto the black community, and it would open up an anti-portal. So basically, when you put force onto something, you have to be prepared to get that same force back in some situations. So they applied a specific force towards us, but they didn't see that there was another force that was already applied to us and that was behind them already for years of karma, and that was going to ricochet from tampering with our specific force, which is greater, right? So now something that has come out now is that they saw this in space by playing with forces of physics, because I'm going to talk about that in a minute. A lot of what you see on the planet with physics map, all that, it's just like indigenous work in space. It's run by flowers and different animals, rabbits, etc. And they use it for like, it's mainly for the purposes of maintaining psychedelics, which melanin is one of them, and maintaining the planets, right? So what ended up happening here, because the planets also run the psychedelic. So, and children of the sun. Now, listen, there is a specific work that was done here to play with this. And they saw in space that, oh, we open this and invoke this, and this will end up happening. And it was the movie Bird Box that everyone will start committing suicide. So, guys, let's continue, right? I like Hamburg, my German accent, because I'm supposed to be a Nazi running shit and causing chaos. Well, let's keep going. His wife, she's just happy that the insurance said that they'll cover it. Okay, well, he's getting investigated. Well, and he's clapped out, shitting weird and all kinds of stuff. Why does it look like that? What's that smell, right? Well, you're playing with Qigong and you're starting a bunch of shit and playing with supply lines and stealing people's stuff and enslaving all the immigrants that are coming to the Ireland and Scotland. Okay, yeah, somebody died. Yeah, Mr. Daliwal. Yeah, unfortunate. Passed away in a car accident. I was just telling you, people are playing with car accident because their family was involved in the conflict that started this war in Palestine. And then they saw how far it went. They said, "Oh, let's go ahead and like do community building and activism training and things like that." Yeah, yeah, he passed away. Yeah, woo, CEOs. What do you mean, mother? I thought you said that we were going to get spiritual coding and we were going to be great. You told us to clean up. Yeah, AKA kidnapping small children, creating tent cities, and then having a way to access these families. Mother, you betrayed me. Yeah, committing suicide. CEO of Ordro. They are a specific voice technology. Yeah, let's get started. Yeah, Mr. Gunder, Mr. Vivek. Whoa. Yeah, playing in SQL and playing in everyone's website. Just doing too much. Yeah, tracking people's their family is leaving. Doing too much. We'll get our own. We can work with Russia. Yeah. To sell India? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me everyone is getting cleared out? We are cleaning up. It's us. It is I that's doing the cleanup. Yeah, wow. Twin Flame 144. I don't know. Just to be goofy. Oh my God. Yeah. Karmics in space. Is this from Ethiopia? Baby. Maybe, yeah, maybe I see it. Oh, they're hiding. Yeah, yeah, playing in space. He wishes they created him. He wished that he can go that far. Yeah, he clapped himself out. What? So you mean to tell me we're not getting all these space powers? I thought you said that I was a king in space, only to find that I'm in some place called the Duat. Why can I smell it there? Why does it feel like I'm there? I hate this place. Yeah. Well, you're blowing people's kids and starting too much shit. People of color, indigenous people, be on space. Period. You want to grow certain plants on the planet, you have to talk to us. Period. We own the Akasha. Coffee deactivated. You want coffee. You want it to activate you. You have to put it in the Akasha. Coca leaf. You want to act it to be activated. You have to put it in the Akasha. Psychedelics, cannabis, you want it to be activated and not poison you because all the pesticides you have to put it in the akasha. Chemistry, you want to do chemical reactions, you have to put it in the akasha, each and every single one. Then it's over. We've done our cleanup. Yeah, must be goofy. Yeah, he looks like you from what's that? Spiral the Hedgehog. And he's a chemist. After talking about spiral chemistry, I don't know. I just thought that was funny. Yeah, done for, clapped out, over. Chemical servers. Period. He needs to be investigated. Metallurgical engineer, playing with metals. Because the feds also watch my channel, so I do a lot of this because they were playing games with my phone and my email. People have been trying to contact me. Yeah, because white families got together all at once to orchestrate this and cause chaos. There's more. There's a lot more. Please focus. Explain. We're gonna sit down here. We're gonna keep it quiet. Yeah, former Conga CEO Nikki Mudia. Yeah, dies by suicide. I just talked about what's going on with Africa. Did I not just talk about what was going on with Africa? And I did a whole soliloquy, right? And they were going into Africa and saying that you have to sell off these people, play with their farm, things like that, because they're looking for certain herbs. Because remember, these families, they practice incest, so they're always sick. So some of you guys are gonna look at rare diseases. Yeah. Oh, the highest rate is among white people. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, whoa. Yeah, whoa. The scientist, Mrs. Scientist, right? Mrs. Officer, right? Yeah, what war do you want to start? We have plenty like realms for you, period. Right, playing in crypto. He knows about my channel. Okay, so that means that I've done the unthinkable here. I almost fathomed this white woman. What? And that they want to do this in Africa, and I agree. Only for them to say that you have to get involved in what? Sexual rituals, yeah. Because okay, well, let's try to make like mixed babies and stuff like that because I guess that's where the power is, and then we'll get our spiritual gifts. Yeah, but they're sellout. It's even though that you don't even know what DNA is, you understand the basics, right? God is good. Now, where do I know the basics elsewhere, but they translate higher? Get into your higher mind, okay? So now I don't really want to talk about it. Good. Yeah, it's suicide. Oh, okay. And I talked about this in Africa that's going on. Africans. Africans into Russia to die. Excuse me, Mr. Mudia, what is going on? I thought you said that my son is going to go on code. What is he saying that he's now getting drafted into war and that the white man is trying to touch him inappropriately? What is this? Oh, my son's going to be coming back. What do you mean? They said my son must stay there for 4 years because this is the deal that they made and that they're not getting any a pension and they're not getting any salary. You have to play on people's farms and play with herbs. Okay, all those herbs are locked because I said so. Because we own the Akasha. Yeah, because it never worked. So why would they work now? Hmm. And if they couldn't get it and we had to go to somewhere else to get it, then what made us think that we were going to keep it? Why don't we have like a full like cycle of logic? Because in between A and B, it's like my mom, my dad, and my sister in one bed, or huh? So yeah, Russia is sending Africans to die in its war against Ukraine. Well, and to blow away air chronicles. No, I don't want to touch you. He doesn't agree. Right? You guys have seen Mandingo? With Russians, though, yeah, they're a different type of white people. We're not going to deal with that, right? That's what everyone said. Well, now you see it. Yeah, we already deal with white people in America. For you, and then over here, you think you're about to bring that? We know what you are. Thank you. We're so surprised that we knew. When animals come to this planet, there's two things that they know: Russia and spell work. Well, Lurie Children's Hospital, yeah, pediatric critical care nurse, yeah. I don't think their family's really equipped to take care of this child. Yeah, at least 8 children. Chicago, at least 8 children just this year. Foster care. Rounding up teams of women, black nurses working there. Chaos. Good. Yeah, took his life this week. Well, why? Like I said, Bird Box. Well, smacked out. It started. You wanted to get it started. There's a lot more. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we went through all of them. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's keep on going. Yeah, playing with fentanyl, going to the gym. Well, Ronda Rousey Jr. What? Right. That's totally cool. I knew something was going on. Right. Right. Somebody in the technology told you, like, look, did you hear about black people? Yeah, dude. I knew that something was wrong. Yeah, it's you. Why would you pay attention to that? Somebody in a technology got and told you that you were powerful, you're special, and then started putting magic on you. And you know it's magic. You're like, okay, yeah, if we played with a bunch of other people, witchcraft and Freemasonry, then and then you knew it was magic because she told you that it was spell work. And then you saw her image that she has no melanin and she's like about 4 feet tall and like 200 something pounds. And she has like 17 bodies on the planet. Why that? It's for spiritual revival. What? What? Cemetery magic. Good. Ooh, Space Force. Yeah, drama. Bunch of stuff going on. Let's see. Chaos. Yeah. Firefighter. K. Ron Montgomery in Philly. Yeah, starting shit. Well, there may be a fire hazard here because they said that you were bringing in lights and they saw you bringing in heavy equipment and they said that they was like gasoline canisters, so we have to investigate. Ooh, whoa. Okay, these are long games, Daisy. Now I see. Yeah. Yeah, they played long games, goofy games. Again, he looks like he's one too. They created it. She can play like that. Now they look like us. So people just know that we have needs. Okay. Yeah. Jim Keltner, TV Maverick. Whoa. It was very interesting. Thank you. TV Maverick. Fox and the WB guys. You want to play? Playing on TV. Yeah, this to do that. He got smacked out, unfortunately. Yeah. Built a million homes. Died. Or in Northern California playing games. That could be a good real estate deal, but I don't know, Gavin. That's too kind of close to my friend's property. Wow. They're a problem too. The Fae, the white people that are not really like they're white, but they're like not as like wartime. Yeah, that's true. I don't want to be that category. I know what to do, right? You either do or you don't. You either do or die. Steve Hadley. He's been a member of the Gates Foundation vaccine development team. Yeah, playing. Ooh. Yeah. So you want to keep on playing with me? I'm gonna play with you. You play with me, I play with you. Mr. Arvind, Mr. Arvind, where is my Googie? Where is my Garam? Where is my why are you asking this? I don't know. Yeah, stealing everything in India. I know where it is. I know where to go. Yeah. And you know what that is. Yeah, India is so hood right now. Yeah, India, stand up. Because you may get your melanin back. You are already melanated, but some of you guys are woofy, like with this caste system. I can't blame you because they gave you guys a bunch of bad metals or took metals that you're not supposed to be using to make pots, then binded a bunch of magic on you. I mean, you're using certain like seeds together. Ooh, wee, baby. This is so interesting. It's finally happening. It's done. I could just see him like, he deserves it. They're so disgusting with the shit that they got started. Yeah, I love to eat that. That's how God will bind you. You will not enjoy the good things that I have to offer. Says so. Wow, that literally ruined my entire day. I didn't know that I like was allergic to that. Right? There's gonna be a whole lot more of that because I said I'm the one. Yeah, yeah. You keep stirring that pot. Yes. Oh, whoa. Yeah, it's too much going on. You're starting way too much. Yeah, it's just too much. Yeah, the high priestess, what are you doing? Oh. Let me come and help you. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I have a diagram of somebody's. Well, I told you that we were gonna play in digestive systems, so you see it on. This is really science. Yes. I am so happy. Yes. Now I'm gonna read. Yeah, go say this in front of a somebody that just got robbed because of technology. Have you heard of C. Jejuni? I don't know who she is. I'm not sleeping with her. I'm looking for my weight. I don't want to talk about it. After talks of Miss Noemi, I have an update about Miss Noemi from the Inspector General's office for LA because remember I told you they were gang stalking people at once and playing with Brujeria, and she works there and she has a baby by Van Jones. For those of you guys that are new here, and she collaborated with the individuals that were stalking and harassing me because it was a big plot to steal my family's farms because we're one of the biggest producers of a certain herb that's missing everywhere. So that's what they've been starting like this whole entire time, and they thought they were cute and lit starting shit like that until it backfired into another civil war. Right. So now what's going on here is you guys get to see like play with me, I play with you. Try me, I'll try you. I'm definitely Igbo. Just remember that. I went to high school in Nigeria. I'm not stupid. I just don't have an accent. So now, yeah, who are you? What is this? Yes. Hey. Yeah, she's done for it. Oh, they're so mentally ill. Some of these animals are goofy. They lost their mind because they trafficked them to the planet. Hey, yeah, she was playing with so much spell work. She doesn't really know what's going on. Oh, wow. You will this, you will see that, you will be involved. Yeah, it will happen. Yeah, you will move forward. Yeah, it'll rotate like this. The big scuttlefish actually have a specific type of warfare for planet. So you mean to tell me that? Yeah, that makes sense because now I see why they brought Pokemon to the planet. Yeah, it was about trying to disenfranchise the Guacatazi. The way in which they even got their image is because they went to go and play with a specific crystal and they were spying on them when mating. And that's how you get the evolution of Pokemon from Mew to Mewtwo. They were spying and predicting which ones were coming out next, so that they can like try and stop them and stop the forces, and it's exploded. So if you're not indigenous, you don't have a Guacatazi, just period. Yeah, if you're not indigenous person of color, you don't have this period. If you're a person of color on this planet, I have my indigenous body though. Yeah, they brought a different body down here. I'm in my indigenous form period. So now there's more chaos. Later we will learn more. For now, it is done. Let's go and enjoy. Who do I sound like? I sound like Hitler. That's the original meeting when they decided to start all this bullshit and start the Holocaust. It's the same exact meeting that the feds are going to pull up from somebody's computer. So my computer is yours.